There's a place on Earth where time is frozen. Literally, a land wrapped in ice, untouched by human hands for millions of years. Antarctica, a name that conjures images of desolation, emptiness, death. But what if that was a lie? What if, beneath the frozen wasteland, something waits, something ancient, something forgotten? In December of 2024, a European satellite designed to monitor glacial shifts captured data it couldn't explain. Deep beneath the ice, 2.3 kilometers below the surface, a shape appeared. Not random, not natural. A perfect triangle, etched into the earth, spanning miles. Next to it, a long, straight corridor, and at the center, a circle, hollow, ringed with symbols that no one could read. Scientists were baffled, but the military, they were interested. Because along with the shape came something else, a signal, low frequency, rhythmic, like a heartbeat, echoing through the ice. And then, the questions began. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth. No ancient city could survive there, right? But 12,000 years ago, it wasn't frozen. In fact, evidence shows it was lush, covered in forests, rivers, and teeming with life. Scientists have found fossilized pollen, ancient shorelines, even dinosaur bones beneath the ice. And then, it all changed. In an instant, the continent froze. But here's the twist. Ancient maps from civilizations that should have had no knowledge of Antarctica depict the continent as ice-free. The Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513, shows the Antarctic coastline in stunning detail, centuries before we supposedly discovered it. Coincidence? Or memory? And there's more. The map wasn't unique. Others, like the Orontius Phineas map of 1531, show the same thing. Antarctica without ice. How did they know? Let's go back, far back, to a time when myth and history were the same. The Egyptians spoke of a land beneath the southern stars, a place of knowledge and power. The Mayans believed their ancestors came from a frozen land, devastated by fire and flood. And Plato? He wrote of Atlantis, a mighty civilization swallowed by the sea in a single night. Many dismissed it as fiction. But what if it was memory, a distorted recollection of something real, something ancient, something buried? In 1947, American Admiral Richard Byrd led Operation High Jump, a massive Antarctic expedition. Officially, it was to explore. Unofficially, something else. Byrd later claimed to have flown beyond the pole to a place rich with resources, free of ice. His words were dismissed, classified, erased. But they sparked rumors of hidden lands and a civilization lost beneath the ice. In early 2025, an international team launched Project Hyperion, a covert operation to drill into the ice at the anomalies location. They descended into the ice, slowly, carefully. What they found defied explanation. A chamber, massive, silent, preserved in time. Walls of smooth stone, seamless, untouched by erosion. Symbols etched into the walls, sharp, intricate, alien. The team called it the Hall. It wasn't just built, it was engineered. The walls pulsed faintly, not visually, but audibly. A low hum, too deep for hearing, felt in the bones. Inside, they found artifacts, metallic yet organic, cold to the touch, but vibrating with energy. No one knew what they were. No one could explain them. And then, the feed went dark. The official report? Equipment failure. No further exploration possible. Unofficially, something else happened. Rumors leaked, images, files. A symbol, 3 interlocking circles, found at the center of the hall. The same symbol appears in ancient petroglyphs across the globe. Australia, Bolivia, Africa. Cultures that never met. Stories that never crossed. Yet the same symbol, the same myth. A people from the south who brought knowledge and vanished. But what really disturbed the researchers wasn't the symbol. It was what lay beneath it. A tunnel, descending further into the ice, lined with the same smooth stone, perfectly straight, perfectly silent. And then, a discovery that changed everything. In a subglacial lake nearby, Lake Vostok, samples revealed DNA unlike anything known. Not animal, not human. Something else. Something intelligent. Science struggles with what it cannot explain. The artifacts recovered from Antarctica refused to decay. They had no carbon, impossible to date. But inside their structure, nanoscopic formations, self-organizing patterns, technology, not crude, but advanced, beyond anything we have today. How could this exist beneath Antarctic ice for thousands of years? And then, data from ice cores showed something strange. Around 12,800 years ago, Earth experienced a sudden climate shift. The Younger Dryas event. Temperatures plummeted. Species vanished. One theory? A comet impact triggered mass extinction and froze Antarctica almost instantly. If Antarctica existed, this was its end. But here's the question. If a civilization once lived in Antarctica, could they have escaped? Could some have survived? Some theories suggest Antarctica wasn't just a city. It was a power center, an ancient hub of energy and knowledge. And when disaster struck, its people fled. To South America? To Egypt? To the stars? Ancient myths speak of sky gods, of light beings, of teachers who arrived suddenly and left just as fast. Fringe theories? Maybe. But the evidence doesn't lie. Artifacts that shouldn't exist. Maps no one should have drawn. DNA that doesn't match anything known. And a structure, massive, ancient, still pulsing beneath the ice. Alive, watching. Antarctica may be lost, its people may be gone, but their story echoes in every myth of a golden age, in every tale of a flood, a fall, a forgotten world. Perhaps they tried to warn us of nature's fury, of cosmic cycles, of our own hubris. We look to the stars for answers, but perhaps beneath our feet lies the truth, frozen, waiting. Pause. So ask yourself, what else lies beneath the ice? What else have we forgotten? And what happens when the ice melts and the past returns? The story of Antarctica is still unfolding. Is it a myth, a memory, a mirror of our own future? We may never know for sure. But the search, the pursuit of lost knowledge, is what defines us, what drives us, what makes us human. History is not finished. It is buried, waiting for those brave enough to dig. If you believe the truth still waits beneath the ice, if you believe that we are not the first to rise or fall, then join us, subscribe, share this story, and help uncover the lost world